Hello nerds, Kelly Renee Miller here, and it's Fangirl Friday, and today's Fangirl Friday is ripped straight from the headlines of my own life. Because if you're listening closely, my voice is not great. And that's happening. So, in keeping with the spirit of Fangirl Friday, I decided to see, because I couldn't remember, but my memory did serve that it was a woman who worked out the structure of, didn't work out the structure, but my memory did not say that she worked out the structure, but there was a woman that had something to do with the creation of penicillin, and I was like, oh, I could use some of that right now. And what I'm going to go do is take some Theraflu, not me to look out. It's going to be awesome. But this article is via The Guardian. It's 100 years of science. 100 years of scientific breakthroughs by women. Live Q&A, produced a book. The Medical Research Council has produced a book celebrating a lot of the scientific achievements made by women in the last century. Not in the century of the 1900s, but since 100 years ago to now. Specific language. And the very first person, I looked on 3 different websites, and this is the only person that had her thing. Is pretty important, for crying out loud. I'm going to read the caption next to her photo. You may recognize, if you went to American high school, the name Dorothy Hodgkin, but you might only recognize it vaguely, because I remember the name, but she was kind of a footnote, perhaps a footnote to a footnote. But she worked out the structure of penicillin, insulin, and vitamin B12. Working out the structure, scientifically, of these compounds means that you can replicate them or figure out how to put them into in an administrable form. So, set it up and create it so you can if you're not creating it, at least put it in combine it with things so that you can give it to people that need it. Insulin's a big one. But when, after 31 years of work, she won the Nobel Prize for Science in 1964, the Daily Mail, which I believe is the UK, correct me if I'm wrong, chose to run the story under the headline, Oxford Housewife Wins Nobel. Cool. But she did win it. And that would mean a lot of diabetes research has her to thank for it, so you're welcome from her. Retroactively, possibly posthumously, but it does not say. And then there's a virologist, Françoise Barré-Sinoussi, natural science at the University of Paris and North the Institut Pasteur, as in Louis Pasteur, who discovered penicillin. She is the person that identified human immunodeficiency virus, better known as HIV, as the cause of AIDS. Hashtag big deal. And she's still working with the International AIDS Society as well. There's a lot of there's a cytogeneticist, which I just said because it's fun to say. And also, talk about a speciality that requires training. Good Lord, most of these women have won. The first top 3 on this page, anyway, which is via The Guardian. I don't remember if I said that or not, because the Nobel Prize. Oh, yep, here's another. First top 4 have won the Nobel Prize. Molecular biologist Carol Greeter discovered a key enzyme that protects against progressive shortening of telomeres, the ends of chromosomes, which can lead to anemia and some cancers. So, some very intricate and specific things, all by ladies. And once again, tonight's Nerdbyte brought to you by Kelly's illness. I will see you guys tomorrow for Sidekick Saturday, when hopefully I will not sound like this, and I will also still be able to speak. Because if I just sound different than this, that's also not sounding like this. So hopefully I will be better. Keep it geeky, nerds. I'll see you tomorrow.